What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So guys, today we are going to be ranking the sharks inside of Hungry Shark Evolution, guys. Yes, as you can see, we're in here inside of Microsoft Paint. We have our little budget tier list. We have best in sea, A tier, B tier, average, and trash. So yeah, we're just going to be ranking these. Now, how I'm ranking these is based on a couple of things. It's based on their mission, well, based on how fun they are, their missions. Missions aren't going to really be that big, but I'm going to take them into account. How good they are, their missions, how fun they are to play for me, how just how they actually play like as species themselves, like how good they are, like as species themselves, like how good they are, and just stuff like that. Just a whole bunch of things I'm taking into account. And that's just how we're going to be rating the sharks. Now, we only have the sharks from the Megalodon forward for the very simple reason of everything else that's before it is just straight trash. And even the Megalodon from the Big Daddy, you guys seen my speed event, it does seem like the Big Daddy's even an upgrade from the Megalodon. But I just had to put Megalodon in because he's my favorite shark, just as a creature itself. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. But guys, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to get our select thing right here, and we're going to start off with the one that I said, my favorite right here, the Megalodon. So, let's go ahead and get them selected. Also, this thing is going to leave some marks, but anyway, what do I feel like the Megalodon? The Megalodon, in my very honest opinion, I believe he is going to be, I don't know. He's not best in sea. He's definitely not A tier on the way he plays. He isn't. He's good for what he is, but at the end of the day, after they started adding all these other sharks, like even just running around with him isn't even as good because you can only eat bombs and jellyfish. But I mean, that's basically it. And after that, it's not anything. So I might have to put him on B tier. I can't put him any below than B tier simply because I just like him too much as a shark. So that's just why he's going to be there. Got to scrunch him up a little bit because we got a lot of sharks here. But now next onto the list is going to be the Big Daddy, guys. Yes, the Big Daddy. Now, he's actually not that bad. He's really not that good. He's really not that bad like as an actual shark himself. He's better than the Megalodon. He's faster. I don't really know his mission. Same thing with the Megalodon, but he's good for what he is, and he definitely will show up. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I could put him. I'll put him. I don't know, A tier. Okay, the Megalodon is more average. Okay, also this isn't going to be in any specific order. I'm going to put him B tier simply because I put the Megalodon above average even though he is average. So he's probably like our first true B tier as a shark. So after him, I believe is Mr. Snappy. Mr. Snappy is right here. Now, if you don't know about him, he's really quick. He's really fast to move. I don't know his missions. I probably should have looked these up before, but it's whatever. I really said missions for two sharks and well about 3 or 4 sharks in general. But yeah, that's just gonna be a play for them. Mr. Snappy also, he's not bad. He's pretty good for what he is. He's fast. Well, he has a lot of boost. I wouldn't really, he's fast, quote unquote, but he's not really fast. He just has a lot of boost. And that's just really gives him his shtick. I think he's the first one who can actually eat big bombs, so that's actually like the yellow bombs, which actually is a pretty useful ability. But other than that, he really doesn't offer much. So I'm also gonna put Mr. Snappy inside of B tier. Now after Mr. Snappy, I believe it is Alan. I believe Alan's, and then it goes Moby Dick, but Alan. So here we go with Alan. Now this is the shark that his missions are stupid crazy hard, and I don't even know why. But he is honestly a very good. He has a lot of boost. He's very fast. He is the most agile out of all of these sharks. Very, very useful shark. I'm definitely putting him in A tier. The only thing is his missions. I instantly put him in B tier, average, or trash. His missions are actually trash because I don't even understand how you are able to do them. I've tried. I've looked up videos. I've done literally everything in my power to do, but his missions are bad. That's probably the only thing that probably keeps him away from best in sea. Everything else is pretty solid from him. But now onward to Moby Dick, and what more do I say besides best in the trash can? Yeah, Moby Dick, honestly, very, very bad shark. He plays extremely stiff. Honestly, he might be the only one inside of stiff, so I'm just gonna make him really, really long. Yep, there's probably that image resolution is probably about how good he is as a how good he is a shark. His missions are but his playthrough is horrible. He's extremely stiff. He gets extremely big. Mine's only I think mine's like a level 4, and he's already bigger than most of my other sharks. He's extremely big. He's extremely stiff. His health drain is crazy. His little ability that I guess you would call that, where it like stuns things by whatever gets caught in his jet stream. That thing is extremely useless. You almost never get to use it, and even when you do, it's not even that good. Maybe on a gold rush you might be able to catch it, but since he's so stiff and his mouth is stupid small, you don't even get to eat the. Sometimes you can stun like a whole school of fish and you only eat like about 4 or 5 out of like the 6. So, and then you lose the 2 times bonus, and it's just really, honestly, very, very bad. He is not good. Um, Future Games of London, please fix this shark. Do what you gotta do, but whatever it is, just please do it. Please do it fast. But now onward to the next shark, I believe is Leo. Or yeah, it's Leo and then goes Nessie. Okay. So Leo. Leo is honestly a very good shark. He's definitely very good. I might even put him in best in sea. His ability is like the abyss shark, where he actually gets to slurp people, but like he doesn't need to use it as his actual ability. Every time he boosts, it actually uses it for him. He might honestly be best in sea. I honestly could put him best in sea. His ability is very, very useful. His missions, I don't really know them too well because I haven't played him that much. But he's honestly fun. He's fluid. He's pretty fast. He's good to play with. And he just has overall good abilities. But now onward to Nessie. Now, Nessie, as you guys know, Nessie is also one of my favorite sharks that have actually been put in the game. Her missions are not that bad. The only mission that I find is bad is teleport inside of the space or whatever that is. I don't even know how to do that. It's not during a gold rush. It's not when you jump into the sky. I've literally tried every possible thing, and it makes no sense, and I've never done it. That's probably the only mission that I haven't done of hers, except for a couple others that I just don't feel like doing. But other than that, she's honestly not that bad. I honestly could put her as well as best in sea. She's definitely a good and useful shark. But she does have some mobility issues that might bump her down to A tier. But it's like high A tier, I would say. Almost. No, I put her best in sea. Very, very, very top tier shark. But now we are onward up here to the top to the very, very nice Shark Jira. Now, there's 2 Shark Jiras that we have to compare. OG Shark Jira, literally best in sea easily. His abilities, everything. But guys, he got a nerf recently. It decreased his they decreased his, what is it, like nuclear blast ability. They decreased it from 12 seconds to 7 seconds, and that couple seconds was literally what you would need in a gold rush that would actually make gold rushes very, very OP. This is the same shark that I got my high score of 422 million, because you could just spam nuclear waste on a gold rush, and then like literally by the time it cauterized everyone at the end of the gold rush, that they literally break and give you another gold rush. But they decreased that time, as well as the fact they increased how much it is, at least to my understanding, that they increased how much fish and stuff that you actually had to eat before you could get the ability as well. So not only is it hardest to get, but it's also not as useful. So that honestly bumps him down to B tier. OG easily would be best in C, but now that he has that little mishap inside of his nerf, he gets boosted up. I mean, demoted to A tier. But now onward to the Abyss Shark. Oops, did we? Okay, that's not good. But now onward to the Abyss Shark, guys. Abyss Shark's not that bad. He honestly isn't. His ability, when you get a gold rush, he has like this mind control ability. It stuns people in like a pretty decent area. It stuns them, gives you 2 times. It only activates during a gold rush. His normal ability is like a vacuum suck thing that's a lot larger than Leo's, but it's not. But since it's during a gold rush, and then during his gold rush, if you try to use it during a gold rush, they will actually freeze before they get into your mouth. So you don't actually get to eat them. You just get to draw them all in close and then eat them that way, which I suppose is a good idea in theory, but like in practice, it doesn't really work as well. So he's going to be an A tier shark, maybe even B tier, but it's just eh, he's just average. He's average, even though there is an average class, but he's not really up to par really with these other guys. I might honestly move him down to B tier, but he's definitely better than these three. So A tier is probably going to be the best. But now, guys, the very only Kraken shark, guys. When I say he gets the best in sea given, literally the best shark in the game, I honestly need to just cover the other two guys up because Kraken is just that good. It literally doesn't make any sense how good they made him. Like honestly, just take up the rest of the thing. You just okay, well now you look a little bit weird. But Kraken honestly is just the best, easily the best shark in the game. Like he honestly deserves his own tier. Like just give him his own because he is in a league above everything else. His missions are easy. His missions are easy. I'm gonna tell you like this: they're easy. Like when I say easy, I've literally finished every last one of them except for two of them, which is eat a couple more like 3 or 5 Krakens in one game. I could do it. I just haven't because I just haven't. I don't really know. Or I might have finished that one. It might have been one of the other missions, but I just have that mission and the super mission, which I have no idea what it is, but I doubt it's going to be that hard because everything else I've done for it is easy. His usability is crazy. He's extremely good, extremely flexible. His eating animation is a little bit boo boo, but other than that, everything else is good. He's extreme. He's quick. He has the ability to crush. He has a cool little animation when he actually crushes boats, which is really cool. His tentacle drill ability is extremely amazing. It's like if you're in that general area, even if he doesn't exactly on you, you're still gonna get destroyed, which is definitely very usable. When he gets a gold rush, he turns it into a tentacle saw, which is like it's extremely like guys. When I say this guy is the best, like the best doesn't even cover it. Tentacle saw is such an amazing ability. The only thing that's not that good is his actual ability that you can press, which is it's like a tentacle snap or whatever it is. But even then, it shoots like a blast type shockwave type thing through the water, and it actually can destroy from a pretty decent range. It actually has very good range on it. I think it's comparable to the Abyss Shark almost on range, and maybe it's like between Shark Jira and the Abyss Shark on range. It's honestly really good, but I just don't use it because there's no need for it. And yeah, but other than that, this dude is honestly crazy. Like very good. Tentacle saw everything about him, execution, everything about him, easily the best shark in the game. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys actually rate each shark. Let me know where you actually think everything else goes. Let me know how you believe everything would be. Tell me if you have any differences, any similarities inside of your tier list. And yeah, that is going to basically be it. But anyways, guys, I hope all of you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those things, and I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.